she would say to him, "Don't ever touch me, don't ever go near me, don't ever speak with me, do not speak to our children."
Shawn Diddy Combs, a name that is being associated with many crimes, including assault and violence, has made many people question the sudden death of his ex-wife, Kim Porter. When looking at the profile of this famous actress and model, although the death certificate stated the cause of death as a flu-like illness, people still cannot ignore Diddy's suspicious actions during those years. Could he be the reason why Kim Porter died young at the age of 47? Let's follow this story. Once the woman of the scandalous Diddy, Kim Porter is definitely not an ordinary woman. In fact, she was a woman with big dreams that far outpaced the small-town life she grew up in. From a young age, she showed ambition and a desire to be part of a world larger than the one she knew. Columbus, known for its quiet southern charm, could not contain Porter's aspirations. Her interest in modeling began early, and by the time she graduated from high school in 1988, she was ready to take a bold step to make her dreams a reality. Shortly after finishing high school, Porter decided to move to Atlanta, the bustling hub of the Southeast, where opportunities seemed boundless. The city was rapidly growing, becoming a center for entertainment and fashion, and it provided the perfect backdrop for a young, determined woman looking to make her mark. With her striking beauty, confidence, and undeniable presence, Kim Porter quickly began to make waves in the modeling industry. Her rise to prominence in Atlanta's fashion scene was swift. Porter landed gigs in fashion shows and became a favorite of designers looking to showcase their work. It wasn't long before her face graced the covers of several high-profile magazines. Porter had that rare ability to captivate the camera, and soon her career expanded beyond just local modeling. She became a sought-after model for national campaigns, with brands like Revlon and Tommy Hilfiger vying for her to represent them. These major campaigns were a testament to her growing success, marking her as a model who could not only embody the allure of high fashion, but also project relatability and charm. Revlon, a beauty brand that celebrated diversity and femininity, found in Porter a perfect fit. Similarly, Tommy Hilfiger, a brand synonymous with American cool and a timeless style, saw her as an ideal representative for their campaigns during the 1990s, when they were at the height of their cultural impact. This period was transformative for both her personal brand and career, propelling her into the public eye on a larger scale. As her modeling career flourished, Porter's talents and charisma caught the attention of the television world. Her beauty and poise on camera made a natural transition into acting, allowing her to broaden her artistic horizons. She appeared in popular TV shows, bringing a dynamic presence to each role she undertook. One of her earliest roles was in the long-running crime drama Law & Order, a staple of American television. Though her role was a small one, it opened doors to more opportunities in the acting world. Porter's acting career continued with her appearance in Wicked Wicked Games, a steamy primetime soap opera that aired in 2006 and 2007. The show, known for its dramatic twists and intense storylines, offered Porter a chance to delve into a more substantial role. Her performance showcased her versatility as an actress, demonstrating that she was not only a model with beauty, but a performer with range and depth. In addition to her acting work, Kim Porter also appeared in VH1's Single Ladies, a comedy drama series that revolved around the lives of three friends living in Atlanta, navigating love, relationships, and careers. The show, which featured well-known actresses like Stacey Dash and Lisa Ray McCoy, was a fitting project for Porter, who had once made Atlanta her home and launching pad for her career. Single Ladies allowed her to reconnect with the city that had initially nurtured her ambitions, while simultaneously keeping her in the public eye. Throughout her career, whether in front of the camera for a modeling shoot or on a TV set, Kim Porter remained a figure of elegance and grace. Her ability to transition seamlessly between modeling and acting set her apart in an industry where many are often pigeonholed into a single role. She carved out a space for herself as both a fashion icon and a talented actress, achieving success in a career that spanned two highly competitive industries. However, Kim Porter's talent and beautiful life were suddenly cut short at just 47 years old in a shock to fans. According to reports from celebrity news outlets, authorities responded to an emergency call at her home in Toluca Lake, a serene neighborhood in Los Angeles, California. It was believed that Porter was suffering from cardiac arrest at the time the emergency call was made, but the exact details surrounding her sudden collapse were unclear in those initial moments. The news spread quickly, with fans, friends, and family struggling to come to terms with the unexpected loss. Diddy's representative, Cindy Berger, confirmed the heartbreaking news, releasing a brief but poignant statement. "Sadly, I can confirm the passing of Kim Porter. I ask that you give the family's privacy at this time." This statement, though short, reflected the immediate shock and devastation felt by Porter's loved ones, including her longtime partner, Shawn "Diddy" Combs, the father of 3 of her children. The request for privacy underscored the grief and confusion that often accompanies such a sudden loss, as the family tried to process what had happened and come to terms with the void left by Porter's absence. As news outlets scrambled to uncover more details, conflicting reports emerged about what might have caused Porter's untimely death. A source told TMZ that Porter had been experiencing flu-like symptoms for several weeks leading up to her passing. She had reportedly been feeling unwell for some time, and those around her noticed that she hadn't fully recovered from what was initially believed to be a common illness. It was suggested that she might have been battling the flu or pneumonia, but as of the initial reporting, no definitive cause of death had been confirmed. These symptoms, while seemingly manageable at first, clearly became more serious over time, though the exact progression of her illness remains unclear. Another insider close to the situation shared that Porter had called her doctor just one day before her death, expressing concern that she still hadn't been feeling better. This call, which came on the eve of her passing, indicated that Porter was aware that something was not right with her health, but it remains uncertain whether she or her doctor believed the situation was life-threatening. Despite her efforts to seek medical advice, her health took a fatal turn, leaving those around her reeling from the unexpected tragedy. The speed with which her condition worsened underscores how unpredictable and dangerous even common illnesses like the flu or pneumonia can be when left untreated or misdiagnosed. Songwriter and producer Dallas Austin, known for his collaborations with a range of iconic artists like Gwen Stefani, Duran Duran, and TLC, was deeply affected by the passing of his lifelong friend, Kim Porter. The two shared a history that spanned decades, beginning long before Austin's meteoric rise in the music industry or Porter's success in modeling and acting. Their connection was rooted in their shared upbringing in Columbus, Georgia, where their paths first crossed as children. When Porter passed away in 2018, Austin took to social media to honor her memory and reflect on the profound impact she had on his life. In an emotional Instagram post, Austin shared personal stories of their close bond, revealing intimate details about their friendship, their teenage years, and how their relationship shaped both of their lives. In his heartfelt tribute, Austin posted a photo of himself and Porter at their high school prom, a moment that encapsulated the depth of their connection. He wrote, "I have never known a life without Kim Porter." These words spoke volumes about the longevity and strength of their relationship, which started in kindergarten and carried on through high school and into their adult lives. The two experienced life's milestones together, from childhood innocence to the complexities of growing up, and ultimately the pressures and successes of their careers. Their connection, however, was not just based on shared experiences, but also on mutual support and belief in each other's dreams. Austin described how Porter had always been his biggest cheerleader, encouraging him to pursue his ambitions as a music producer, even when those dreams seemed far out of reach. He shared that Porter believed in his talent long before he became a household name, and this belief was a driving force behind his relentless pursuit of success. Together, they made a pact to leave their small-town roots behind and carve out a place for themselves in the larger world. Us getting out of Columbus to be somebody, Austin recalled in his post, was a shared goal that both he and Porter were determined to achieve. This aspiration manifested in tangible ways during their teenage years, including a particularly memorable moment when they both bought matching BMWs, a symbol of the success they were striving for. Though their relationship evolved from friendship to romance, the emotional depth of their bond remained constant. Over the years, Austin and Porter's lives took different paths, but their shared history always connected them in a significant way. As Kim Porter's career began to take off in the early 1990s, her life intersected with that of Grammy-nominated singer and producer Al B. Sure, born Albert Brown. A key figure in the R&B scene of that era, Al B. Sure had already gained significant recognition for his work with emerging artists like Jodeci, Faith Evans, and Usher, helping shape the sound of a generation. When Porter, with her striking beauty and undeniable charisma, caught his eye, the connection was immediate. The two shared not just romantic chemistry, but a creative synergy that would leave an indelible mark on both their personal lives and the music industry. Porter and Brown quickly formed a close bond, and their relationship blossomed as they navigated the fast-paced world of entertainment together. In 1991, the couple welcomed their first and only child together, a son they named Quincy Jones, in honor of the legendary music producer and icon. Naming their son after one of the greatest producers in music history was a reflection of their deep connection to the industry, as well as their admiration for Quincy Jones' unparalleled influence. The arrival of Quincy cemented their relationship, and they embraced the responsibilities of parenthood while continuing to pursue their individual careers. The love between Kim Porter and Al B. Sure was not only a significant part of their lives, but also a major influence on the music of the time. Their relationship, full of passion and devotion, inspired one of the biggest R&B hits of the early 90s, Jodeci's Forever My Lady. As a producer and songwriter, Al B. Sure had a hand in crafting this anthem, which became one of the defining songs of the decade. The lyrics of Forever My Lady were a testament to the love Brown and Porter shared, encapsulating the emotions of new fatherhood and the joy of building a family together. Released in 1991, Forever My Lady became an instant classic, with its smooth melodies and heartfelt lyrics resonating with audiences across the globe. For many fans, the song was a romantic declaration, but for Brown, it was a deeply personal tribute to Kim Porter and the new life they had created together with their son. The chorus, "So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me," captured the profound sense of connection and responsibility that came with becoming a parent. It was a rare glimpse into the personal lives of two public figures, immortalized through music. The success of Forever My Lady propelled Jodeci to stardom and solidified Al B. Sure as reputation as a talented producer with an ear for emotional storytelling. However, for Brown, the song held a special significance that went beyond commercial success. It was a declaration of his love for Porter, a musical expression of the bond they shared. Brown later confirmed that their relationship was the inspiration behind the song, revealing the intimate connection between their love story and one of R&B's greatest hits. Despite the love they shared and the child they welcomed together, Porter and Brown's relationship eventually came to an end. Although they chose to go their separate ways romantically, they remained committed to co-parenting their son Quincy and maintained a respectful and amicable relationship. Both continued to build their careers while raising Quincy, and Porter eventually went on to have a long-term relationship with music mogul Shawn "Diddy" Combs, with whom she had 3 more children. In the early 1990s, Kim Porter crossed paths with Shawn Diddy Combs, who was then an up-and-coming A&R executive at Uptown Records. At that time, Porter was in a relationship with singer Al B. Sure, but her presence in the studio caught Diddy's eye. As Diddy recounted in an interview with Essence magazine in 2006, he was immediately struck by her beauty and charisma. The first time I saw her, she was at the studio with her ex-boyfriend. I wasn't trying to holler at her or anything, but I was admiring her. This initial admiration would soon blossom into a profound connection that would shape both of their lives. Recognizing Porter's potential, Diddy hired her as a receptionist at Uptown Records. It was a pivotal moment that not only marked the beginning of her career in the music industry, but also laid the foundation for their romance. As they worked together in the vibrant atmosphere of Uptown, their relationship deepened, and by 1994, they officially became a couple. The couple's chemistry was undeniable, and they quickly became inseparable, often seen together at events and parties, radiating the kind of love and partnership that many aspired to emulate. In 1997, Diddy made a life-altering decision when he adopted Porter's son, Quincy Jones Brown, who was just 3 years old at the time. This act of love and commitment signified a merging of their lives and families, and it underscored the depth of Diddy's feelings for Porter. Their bond grew stronger as they navigated the complexities of parenthood together. Porter embraced her role as a mother, and Diddy, while managing the fast-paced world of music, also took on the responsibilities of fatherhood. Together, they created a nurturing environment for Quincy, instilling in him the values of love and family. The family dynamic continued to evolve when Porter and Diddy welcomed their first biological child together, Christian Combs, in 1998. The arrival of Christian brought immense joy to the couple, further solidifying their connection. Diddy often expressed his pride in being a father, and Porter, a dedicated mother, took to parenting with grace and love. The couple shared many tender moments, showcasing their growing family on social media and in various public appearances. To the outside world, everything seemed perfect. Porter and Diddy embodied the quintessential glamorous couple, frequently spotted at high-profile events, traveling to exotic locations and celebrating milestones together. Their relationship was often characterized by love, mutual support, and a shared vision of family. Friends and fans admired the way they navigated their careers while balancing the demands of parenthood, seemingly thriving in both areas of their lives. However, beneath the surface, the couple's relationship faced challenges. By 1999, complications began to surface, signaling the onset of a tumultuous period for Porter and Diddy. While they had built a life together filled with love and ambition, the pressures of their careers and personal lives began to strain their relationship. Diddy was increasingly consumed by the demands of his burgeoning music empire, and Porter, while supportive, began to feel the weight of being in a high-profile relationship that came with its own set of challenges. In fact, at this time, Diddy began a highly publicized romance with pop sensation Jennifer Lopez, marking a new chapter not just in his personal life, but also in the media landscape of the time. Diddy and Lopez were at the height of their fame, and their relationship captivated the public's attention. They dated for approximately 2 years, often appearing together at glamorous events and gracing magazine covers, solidifying their status as one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples. As Diddy pursued his romance with Lopez, Porter found herself grappling with the emotional fallout. In court papers filed for child support in 2001, Porter signaled that she and Diddy were still involved intimately, even while he was dating Lopez. This revelation painted a complicated picture of their relationship and suggested that the bond between Porter and Diddy was not entirely severed. However, in a turn of events, she later changed her narrative, claiming that there was no overlap between Diddy's relationship with Lopez and their ongoing connection, according to reports from the New York Post. This inconsistency highlighted the emotional turmoil she experienced during this tumultuous time. Years later, Porter would revisit this chapter of her life in an interview with Essence, shedding light on the inner workings of her feelings during Diddy's dalliance with Lopez. Reflecting on her experience, Porter admitted that she had been putting on a brave face despite the heartache she felt. "I had just had a baby. I couldn't be somewhere in a corner heartbroken," she explained, revealing the strength she had to muster during a challenging period. Her resilience and commitment to her family shone through, illustrating how she prioritized their well-being amidst personal pain. Despite the challenges posed by Diddy's relationship with Lopez, Porter had an intuition that their story was far from over. "He was still in love with me," she stated, demonstrating her understanding of the emotional dynamics at play between them. This perception proved to be accurate. After Diddy's split from Lopez, he and Porter began to rekindle their romance. The couple's reunion was marked by a renewed sense of connection as they navigated the complexities of their history and the life they had built together. In 2006, Porter and Diddy welcomed twins, Delilah Starr and Jesse James, into their family, celebrating a joyous new chapter. The arrival of the twins seemed to bring the couple closer, rekindling their bond and reinforcing their commitment to each other and their children. However, the happiness was short-lived, as the couple's relationship faced yet another turning point. Despite the initial bliss of their reunion, their tumultuous history and unresolved issues began to resurface, leading to cracks in their relationship. The final breakup came in 2007, shortly after Porter discovered that Diddy was expecting a child with another woman, making the situation even more complex and painful. The news shattered any remaining illusions of their idyllic family life and left Porter heartbroken once more. After 13 years of ups and downs, the couple's relationship reached a definitive end. Throughout her turbulent relationship with Shawn "Diddy" Combs, Kim Porter consistently demonstrated that her children were her utmost priority. This commitment to motherhood was evident in her actions, especially during challenging times. One notable instance was in 1999 when Diddy found himself embroiled in a high-profile legal drama connected to a shooting outside a New York City nightclub. Concerned for the safety and well-being of their children, Porter took swift action, whisking them away to her hometown in Georgia. This proactive decision highlighted her fierce dedication as a mother, as she sought to shield her children from the chaos and uncertainty surrounding their father's legal troubles. Porter understood that the best environment for her kids was one free from the distractions and potential dangers of the media frenzy and legal entanglements that often accompanied Diddy's life in the spotlight. Despite the ups and downs of their relationship, including Diddy's infidelities, Porter always seemed to find a way to forgive and reconnect with him. However, the 2007 breakup marked a significant turning point. During an interview with Essence, Porter reflected on this final separation, stating, "At this point in my life, I have girls now. It's a different program." The arrival of their twin daughters, Delilah and Jesse, changed her perspective. She realized that her priorities had shifted and that she needed to set a different standard for her relationships, not just for her own sake, but for the sake of her daughters as well. Even after their separation, Porter and Diddy remained committed to co-parenting, demonstrating a deep-rooted friendship that transcended their romantic history. Their bond was characterized by mutual respect and a shared dedication to raising their children in a loving environment. Months after their dramatic split, Porter reiterated their close relationship, revealing that Diddy still called her every day. "There's no ill feeling," she shared. "We're committed to our children even if we couldn't commit to each other." This statement encapsulated the essence of their dynamic. While their romantic relationship had come to an end, their commitment to their family remained steadfast. What do you think about Kim Porter's death and her marriage to Diddy? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.